I think the Garden Club of Allegheny County has made such an amazing contribution to this region in ways that people don't even recognize because it's become part of their lives. School children love to go to Phipps Conservatory. They love to go to the classrooms at the Sustainable Landscape building back there. We contributed to so much of what has happened at Phipps. By the same token, we have worked on Old Economy, the village out to the west of us. We have worked up in the Ligonier area at the powder mill. We have provided educational opportunities to children throughout Allegheny County. We have often funded an organization called 9 Mile Run, which is trying to daylight some of the buried streams that have contributed to the stormwater runoff in our community. We also, through our grants, have supported organizations like G-Tech that plants sunflowers in vacant lots that are brownfields, and sunflowers are able to clean some of the hazardous materials from those lots so that they can be used for gardens later. They also help to bring people's attention to the fact that vacant lots don't have to be forlorn, they can be used again. So if you see sunflowers growing in Homewood or in Hazelwood, they may have been planted by G-Tech, one of our grantees. One other group that we funded most recently that I think is pretty interesting is Tree Pittsburgh. What Tree Pittsburgh does is they enlist children to go with their parents to go out and find acorns from local trees. They take those seeds from the local trees and plant them in nurseries. And then when they're large enough, they work with Tree Vitalize, which is part of the Western Pennsylvania Conservancy, to plant them all over the region. It's really exciting to see young children picking up acorns and knowing that they're contributing to something that's much bigger than they are, literally. We support edible schoolyards so that children can see how important it is and how easy it is to grow vegetables in their own backyard. One of the things that I think is really special and interesting about the Garden Club of Allegheny County is that, just like the Garden Club of America, we focus on horticulture and we also focus on conservation. Our Pizzazz fundraiser brought us $100,000 to spend on a centennial project to plant native plants at Point State Park with signage that would explain why native plants are so important. And these were plants native to our region back in colonial times, pre-colonial times. Recognizing that we had a conservation arm as well, we worked very closely with the Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Point State Park in particular to build a stormwater demonstration project right at Point State Park. And what this did was illustrate what happens when stormwater accumulates in a location that can be diverted from our sewers. The important thing to us all about this project was that 2.5 million visitors a year go to Point State Park, and they will see for themselves the importance of native plants and the beauty of native plants in a natural setting, and they will also see that green infrastructure can be not only useful but also beautiful. these children that are exposed to plants, to conservation principles, perhaps for the first time, we feel that we've sort of sowed our own seeds, and we've been doing it for 100 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chief Executive of Allegheny County, the Honorable Rich Fitzgerald.